No, you're not. You said, are you lying? Hey, who got a stream, me or you? Alright. I think you gotta send that shit to the main chat.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Sentinels of San Diego. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Richardson off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Richardson to throw off play action. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. It certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This is so scheme right here.
And he's going to get this down near the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Doolin, the man in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
The second down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Wow, man, y'all will let this bum ass nigga get this shit, bro.
Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
That's a good.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Good run defense.
Get it. 19, Tiger.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And they get him down. Across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
77 Wolf.
Now Stroud.
Look at that.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Boy, so great to see the NFL back in San Diego. Remember, of course, the Chargers left following the 2016 season. So it's been a little while.
When I have dots, I throw incompletes. I'm watching the live stream. What are you listening to? Then shut the fuck up. Who you talking to? Get mad. That's what I thought.
Here, they certainly never wavered in their hopes or desires that they would get another shot at NFL football here in San Diego.
What I say?
That day.
What I say? What the fuck I said?
2nd and 10. Quick throw to Collins. And taking it across midfield.
Hey, glad I didn't make you hit yourself in the head.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Mechie, the man in motion. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
Trust nobody.
A nice throw there.
Trust
And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Quickly out wide to Mechie. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Stroud looking to change the play. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Man to man.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Sentinels respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Through the triangle.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a... There he goes, left side! And all the way down to the 35. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. 7-7, our score after 1. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. 3rd and long for Richardson.
Are you fucking kidding me, Chris? He got burnt by a fucking 86 overall, then he turned like, bro, you're trash. This game is so fucking stupid, bro. Niggas be so trash and they give niggas shit like that.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. It's an 89-yard kick return, and the Sentinels are an extra point away from drawing level. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Second. Got it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Nigga about made me take them out.
Didn't reach 1,000 yards, but there's no denying Pittman's the Colts' unquestioned top guy in the passing game. 99 receptions last season, 10th in the NFL, and he picks up another one there.
Set.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They'll roll him out right.
Like, bro, just take off out the pocket, bro. This trash.
They need two. Here's third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 57 yards rushing for him. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
And that's the type of run we expect out of Taylor. We all remember his all-pro season in 2021, leading the league in yards and touchdowns. Not quite those heights in 2022 when he missed time with an injury. But in
tackle on the backfield.
still reached nearly 900 yards. When he's healthy, tough to find a better runner in the league.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Touchdown!
This nigga is so fucking ass. I continue to the outside. He still get it.
40 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
Oh, my God. That's a dot, bro. Come on, Madden, bro. That's a dot. Y'all just... Whoa! Fuck out of me. Just a dot. So what I can get.
But no, incomplete.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They'll try some trickery here with Allen. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Hell, that's a... Oh, and he still scored.
Second touchdown of the game.
Damn.
the Sentinels are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I know that nigga mad as hell.
Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw into it? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show.
They should have made me mad if they called that
And
shit.
getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Hold it ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
60 Mavericks.
Now Richardson.
That's a pig.
Throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. Taking momentum now. One incompletion, two
What do I do to
incompletions.
gotta get a pick around this mother?
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson.
That's a pig.
Middle down.
You just throw it right to me, bro.
Just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
So much
Nigga throw the
about
ball right
offense is
to
what
me.
you
Look at
call
it.
hitting the yardage. You know,
Pig.
you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can
That's
make
a
a big
pig.
play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Mustang 19.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Allen. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This nigga Q took the whole scheme. He was not lying. Okay.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud off the play fake. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's run down.
Run
The
out.
bat, it's a first down.
That nigga Q was not lying when he said he took the whole scheme.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Damn, I can't have shit to myself. That nigga took my whole H course formation. It's a good thing I stopped running.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And Woods will go in motion right.
At the 47-yard line.
18, Rodney. 18, ready.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And a pull-off run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
we go. Set.
I'm boy his feelings for real.
Ready.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here is 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Get it. Chop alert. Chop alert. Rig alert.
In motion right, that's Collins. Here's Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pace. Let's go. 19 Lions.
Mostert. Will take it in. Touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That was a good pass.
Seven Pirates.
First and 10, it's Richardson. That completes the downs.
They didn't let me get it.
With
No.
3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
That's crazy.
And his kick
That's good
is
on my
good.
side. That's
He got
good.
every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
What if he needed
This
that
is
to
the
win the game?
NFL,
That
and
shit
it's
pissed
on
me
EA
off.
Sports. Gay now set to kick it off. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 107 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
What the hell is number 1?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This one left side caught by Collins.
Fuck.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. The second down throw now from Stroud. And that
You gotta go.
incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Oh boy, he's feeling something.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Stroud on 3rd down now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Robert Woods, 29 yards. And the Sentinels add 6 to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Richardson.
This nigga don't have no scheme. I just took notice of that.
Take it down, but not before they reach the 50.
This is bad.
What to do here to avoid falling to 1-and-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now Richardson.
Yeah, that's his bell out there.
Behind him, incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
think it's man to man. He go to
Love the idea,
real
love
wide
the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the
so let me
sideline so
play
he can
something.
fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action, Richardson. Now this taken in by Downs.
So when I'm containing outside, I still
The
get
Colts
that up.
first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods.
It's crazy how
This
that
down
nigga just
almost to
still
the
kept
20
running
before
back.
he's dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Richardson to the air on 1st down.
And he's still catching this shit.
Complete on the diving effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Rolling to his right.
Yo, this nigga have no fucking scheme, bro. They just let him get the same shit over and over.
Isaiah McKenzie.
That's all he do. He do the same shit over and over and over. And they just let him get the shit.
Showed some of his
Like, that
improv
takes no
skills
skill
there,
to do.
getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard.
Here we go, Shaq.
Play action. Stroud now. He gets this one to Mechie. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you make the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? After one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll get it inside the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Man in motion left. That's Collins.
No, no. Go street.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 3rd and 5. A pitch out to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the middle.
Oh my God.
And maybe measure revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Touchdown! Devin Singletary, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Sentinels are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun.
I had a whole touchdown. He still didn't take it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now
That nigga didn't go block no fucking body.
It's like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
My nigga said, fuck blocking. Nigga said, fuck that nigga. I'm going for a pass.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. Once again, it's Mostert. Hard running at the 15. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
But the fact that my nigga literally just overthrew, it's crazy.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
It ain't
Oh,
working.
and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Doing the same play.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Through the middle of the field, Nico Collins. He's to the 10. Touchdown! Nico Collins, 98 yards. And the Sentinels have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, so quite a call there. They go on 4th and inches and wind up getting 5 yards. Richardson off the play fake. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First and 10, it's Richardson. But this one complete to Doolin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's second and 1 now from the 7.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson to throw off play action. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
On the same fucking play. They're still going to keep working.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Going deep here for Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And a huge play that time. 42 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now.
Unlock Lions. Go.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the home team here, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.